Hello, Flat Rock students. Today, I want to share with you about our Lightbox books. Lightbox books are really cool because every single person in our school can read them at the exact same time. They are online. In addition to that, we have one physical copy of every Lightbox title. Let me tell you how to find them because right now, you guys all have a device in your classroom. And many of you have access to a device at home. So you could even be reading these anywhere you are in the world as long as you have the internet. So let me share with you how to find it anywhere you are, including your classroom, so that you can read these anytime you want to. If you notice, I am on the Flat Rock Elementary School homepage. And you see that because it says Flat Rock Elementary School. You see our logo. You need to get to our Flat Rock Elementary School homepage in order to access our Lightbox books. You can do that by doing a search on Google or on Safari or whatever you're on and search Flat Rock Elementary School. Usually it'll come up just by the time you write Flat Rock. Now, there are a couple Flat Rock schools in our country, so make sure you get the one that's here in South Carolina and click on it. Once you get to our homepage, it is easy as pie to get to where you need to be. You see where it says menu? You're going to come down here under Media Center to Destiny. Now, Destiny is where we find all the books in our library. It tells us not the books in the whole world, but the books right here at Flat Rock Elementary School. And I have a license for these Lightbox books for every single student in our school to be able to read them. So if you and your friend in class want to read the same book, Lightbox books are the way to go because I rarely have multiple copies of books except for Lightbox books because you can all read them online at the same time. So there's 5 schools in our district. Obviously, you're going to pick Flat Rock Elementary School. And from there, you're going to go to Catalog. That's as easy as it is. So you're on the Flat Rock Elementary School homepage. You're going to go to Menu, Destiny. You're going to pick Flat Rock Elementary School. And then when you're here, you're clicking Catalog. And you can search for anything you want to. Now, we're going to talk about more in-depth searches for different books you want to find. But today, I specifically want to talk to you about Lightbox books. So just to give you an idea of all the books that we have, I'm going to type in the words Lightbox. Now, you do need to spell Lightbox correctly. Lightbox. If you can type that, click Enter. And you are going to find our Lightbox books. Now, first thing I want you to notice, it says that there are 1 through 25 of 165 titles. So this page is showing you the first 25. I can go here to show all. And instead of having 25 on a page, you can just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling to get to all 165. Either way you want to do, but it's fine. But notice that there's 165. Now, we have about half that many Lightbox books. Let me tell you why. Because for every entry, there's 2. One of the entries is for the physical book in our library. And the other entry is for the Lightbox book that you can open up and read online. So let's look right here at this very first one that comes up. It says amphibians. And for amphibians, beside it, it says open. Because it says open, that's how you know that it is the digital book that you can read online. Now, there's something very important that I need to tell you about because you guys are my younger students, and some of these books are at a reading level that's probably not going to be the best fit for you. Though if there's a topic you're really interested in, there is the read aloud function, and you may enjoy it, especially if you're at home and you have parents or different family members or an older sibling who would like to help you read it. So this first one on amphibians says it's a reading level of 6.2 and an interest level of 3 to 6. That means 3rd through 6th graders are going to find the most enjoyment out of this book with the content and the reading level. Let's go down to birds. Same thing. We've got interest level 3 through 6. Fish, same thing. And a lot of these are interest level 3rd through 6th grade. I'm scrolling down more to see some of the many books that I have. And again, the American Revolution, 3rd through 6th grade. Here's another entry with amphibians. This is a perfect example. Notice one says open and one just says details. That's because this one is the book that's in our library, and this one is the online copy. They are identical. If you check out the book and you read it online at the same time, every page you turn will be the exact same pages. Online is the same book. But that's why I say we have about half of 165 copies, because every one of these entries has one for the online book and one for the physical book in our library. All right, I want to slide down here to this one called Christmas, because this is the first one in this series that I have seen of Lightbox series that it says interest level kindergarten to 3rd grade. So this is a perfect fit for my younger students. And there are others that are also a good fit. One, for example, is on a veterinarian. Do you know what a veterinarian is, by the way? That's right, it's an animal doctor. But we've come to this first one here, and it's Christmas. So I'm going to go to this one that says open. I cannot open the one below it because it doesn't say open. It's the physical book in the library, but this one does. So I'm going to click on open, and I'm going to let it open. Now, if you have not opened a Lightbox book on your device before, it will ask you for a password. The username and the password are the same thing. I set them up to be as easy as I knew how to be. So let me tell you what it is. Are you ready? The username is 1, 2, 3, 4. And the password is 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody say that. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you are ever on a device and you need to log into any Lightbox book in our library, whether you're at home or you're in your classroom or you're in the library, that is the code. So I'm going to click in here for Open Lightbox. And here we go. And if I had this book in front of me, you would see the exact same pages. Now, here's what's interesting with the online book. It actually has more information than what is in the book, because do you know a book that will actually sing to you or read to you? Well, these books do if you're reading them online. So running across the top, if I hit video, this shows me the different pages that have a video attached. That gives me further information about the topic. I can read, sometimes it's songs, sometimes it's a video with just looking, if it's especially about animals, it might be animals in their habitat. It might be additional information being read to me or additional websites and sources. There are activities that I can do on different pages. There are websites. I can watch a slideshow. I can have a map and it shows me places in the world where this book is talking about. So I turn the pages down here, and this is how you're reading the book online. But if I were on page 1, it would look just like this, and then I can have it read to me by clicking this button. It would read it out loud to me. I can watch the video attached by pressing this button. I can't do that in this video right here because the sound doesn't come through very well. But if I click to the next page, you can see that there's a next page. I can do this for any Lightbox title. I have gone back. Okay, this was up here on the top. I have now come back to my search results. I'm going to go back through here. We're going to find one more book to see, and I'm just simply looking here at interest level to see, what would be a good fit, and I get to deserts. Now, this first one I can't open because the word open is not there, but underneath it, it says open. So let me open that Lightbox title too, and it gives it a minute to load, and here we are. I can read about deserts. So I'm going to open it. Now, it's not asking me for a passcode because I go into Lightbox frequently on this device. But again, the passcode, if you needed it, would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's username and password. All right, if I want to find what pages have videos attached, right here on this first page, there would be a video. I could press play. Or if I want it to read the text to me, I can press read, and it's going to read it out loud to you so you can follow along. If you want the book in front of you and also have this read to you, you can. And friends, you guys have earphones with your devices back in the classroom. When you have reading time, not just on Epic, this is another tool, another resource for you to read books. If you guys have questions about this, I hope you'll ask me. I hope you will use these resources and enjoy them, explore them, see the different resources we have. and find some good fit books for you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.